I'm just going to jump straight into it. So this video is going to be on about how to actually see your abs. So this isn't going to be on about how to make the muscle bigger or to make it stronger. It's primarily on how to actually see them. So the most important thing you need to realize is you need to lower your body fat percentage. The only way to make your abs visible is to have a low enough body fat that the skin and fat around your abdominals allows your abs to be revealed. So I don't care how many crunches you can do, how many sit-ups you can do, how many leg raises you can do. The exercise is designed to make the muscle bigger and to make them stronger. So you need to lower your body fat. The most important way to actually lower your body fat is to do resistance training with weights. This will enable your metabolism to be elevated post-exercise, and the more muscle mass on your frame, the more calories you're going to burn throughout the course of the day. So it only makes sense to do some kind of resistance training. A lot of people fall victim to doing a lot of aerobic activity like running, walking, jogging, swimming, rowing, things of that nature, where you're only primarily burning a lot of calories in the workout and not that much after it. So by doing resistance training, you're going to be burning the majority of the calories post-exercise, which is what you want, because it's going to keep your metabolism elevated for a lot longer after the workout. So focus on resistance training, and you need to focus on heavy compound movements. So this is things like squats, deadlifts, bench press, shoulder press, rows, pull-ups, things of that nature. These are exercises what require a lot of energy to perform that exercise. For example, a squat, it requires a rectus spinae, quadriceps, one hamstring. You need to stabilize the weight on your shoulders, whereas compared to a crunch, you're only using your abs, so it only makes sense to do a squat compared to a crunch because you're going to burn more calories. So you need to focus primarily on them exercises. And then lastly, you need to focus on a small calorie deficit. I say a small calorie deficit because a lot of people, when they're trying to lose weight, they take too many calories away from the diet, and what ends up happening is when they're eating 500, 600, 700, 800 calories is they're wasting away a lot of lean tissue, which means they're lowering their metabolism. So the idea of fat loss is to keep as much muscle on your frame as you can and lose the greatest amount of fat as you can. By only reducing your calories by 500 away from the maintenance calories, it will enable you to lose a pound of fat a week, which is slow enough to retain as much muscle as you possibly can while still losing fat. So you need to focus on resistance training, you need to focus on heavy compound movements. If you're going for pure fat loss, I would recommend going between 12 and 15 reps. If you're going for more size, I'll focus on between 8 and 12. Then if you're going for pure strength, I'll go between 4 and 6. And then you need to focus on a small calorie deficit to preserve as much muscle as you can while still losing body fat, and that way you can see continual fat loss while retaining as much muscle as possible. So any questions on that, leave a comment below. I'll try and answer your question as soon as I can. Add me on Facebook and subscribe.